in reference to the history of this situation of these government people stalking me and terrorizing me and their activity of slandering my character and their entrapment. These people kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. My mother filed lawsuits. My picture was even on milk cartons back in the 80s when they had kidnapped me. You understand that? These people are trying to cover up this whole situation of these people trying to steal my identity. These people have tried to play their games. Look at all the shit they tried to accuse my father of when they murdered my father. Look at all the shit they tried to accuse my mother of. The activity of these copycat government games and their attempts of murder and treason, of these government agents trying to use their activities of slandering my character as their way of mutilating and damaging my face and teeth. All the dental records are on record. All the information's on record. These government people and their tricks, they need to get prosecuted. All the information of these people and their accusations, tell them to make videos about it and put it on TV. They'll say something stupid like, oh, you know. No, I don't know what you're trying to do, except you're trying to steal everything from me, and you've damaged my face and teeth, and you've tried to rape me, you've tried to mutilate me, and you've tried to murder me. I don't owe you nothing. This country does not owe your people nothing. In reference to your scams or your activities, or in reference to who I am and who my parents are. What you are doing is treason. Like I said, we need all the information. They're burning my teeth really hard right now. Are you calling, what are you calling cigarettes illegal? You calling food illegal? You calling the air I breathe illegal? You tried to call me a foreigner? You tried to claim that you thought you owned people in America? My family's been in America longer than yours. Then you're going to make up more shit, aren't you? It can all be backed up, man. It's all backed up on historic documents. So we need the information of what these people are trying to do. Why isn't the Supreme Court demanding them to say what they're trying to do? My body parts are my body parts. My life is my life. If you stole sperm and you did this to me, as you know, none of those children would have any ties to my mother or father's estate at all. My mother and father's estates come from family history of their DNA and my grandparents and great-grandparents. I'm the offspring. I'm the only child. I'm the only genetics of my mother and father. I'm the end of the history of the bloodline. So in reference to the royal bloodline and family history, I'm the only child. You understand that? So you're trying to call me a criminal? You tried to make up shit? You tried to hide your identity to make up shit? Your entrapment games is attempts of murder. You need to go into court for your crimes and your mutilations, man. Every politician has to be on my side of this situation because I am the rightful owner. Every person in law enforcement has to be on my side of the subject of information because I am the rightful owner. Anybody that's against me must get fired and prosecuted or impeached from their position on every level in this country. Whether it's a common job, a specific type of job, or credentials of America, or even international credentials in America. I am the rightful owner of my mother and father's estates. Nobody has any ties to the estates, only me. I'm the only child. Anybody else saying differently needs to go to court. If you're in government or law enforcement or any branch of government not supporting the facts of my rightful ownership, then you are a thief and you are a criminal. If your so-called commentary has been slanderous towards me, I've never done nothing wrong. I've never been involved in anybody's bullshit. I'm the rightful owner of my mother and father's estates forever, and no, I did not receive any lawsuit monies yet. Satellite man still burning my face and teeth. I'm not doing anything illegal. I've never done nothing illegal either. Then they're going to try to play this bullshit game thinking they thought they'd make shit up. This is entrapment. I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. All these people have tried to make situations of stealing my money, making me have to struggle financially, where they try to entrap me and try to slander my character among other people. It's abuse. It's premeditated entrapment. And they premeditated their entrapment and their attempts of murder and mutilation and sex crimes of their people attacking me and slandering my character and stealing my sperm and damaging my teeth. They'll say, oh, they thought they'd fuck up your teeth saying you were a deadbeat dad. No. The Royal Protocol is a prenup. I'm not ever financially obligated to any female that ever had any children of mine. Won't ever be. Not obligated by property either. Not obligated to house them either. And they understand why. Because they knew the government was trying to steal my mother and father's estates. And there's only certain types of girls that I'm allowed to date. There's only certain types of girls that I'm allowed to have children with. And my mother and father had guidelines in reference to that. So in reference to people stealing sperm, people trying to steal my identity, people trying to steal my mother and father's mansions, those people need to get prosecuted. And don't forget, it's entrapment every single second of every single day until I'm back home at my mother and father's mansions. And until I receive my trust funds and revenues and credit cards that I was supposed to have had in reference to the companies, plus. Royal Protocols forever of my identity.